I'll run you through a small snapshot of what is this initiative all about. I know everyone is very curious to know why have I insisted on all the principals to come here, because the biggest problem that all the principals and directors have in their college, and they have to face the community every time, especially the parent community, who have a lot of hope that whenever a kid takes admission in their college or in their institution, there is one point agenda for everyone is employability. And I know most of the campuses have this challenges of reaching out to the same set of corporates and trying to see how that corporate could come to their campus. And there is a limitation of that particular corporate to visit multiple campuses, and that is where in the past also we have done joint campus initiatives, etc. But here is a very unique initiative that we're going to be speaking of. This is the stick initiative which was inaugurated last year at the august hands of honorable vice chancellor sir, along with the commissioner of PCMC Shri Rajesh Patil ji, and the then mayor Mai Dore ji. And this was done in our main building in the university. And we have started some of the initiatives, and I know a lot of the colleges are surprised that for the first time, sir, this has happened, that from our side, from the university side, people are visiting the colleges to tell them what are the opportunities which are available through the STIC platform. And this, we've been all knowing about the fact that we are all working very, very hard on developing the skills for the students, and the basic internationally recognized skills that have become very significant are these 7 skills which go beyond the domain skills. So domain skills are important, but beyond the domain skills, these skills are becoming very, very important, which is the curiosity, initiative, and entrepreneurship, which is the adaptability of an individual to become really very confident to face the world. It is not only entrepreneurship, but it is intrapreneurship, as we call it in the corporate world. Agility and adaptability, critical thinking skills, because people want employees to have the dimension and quotient of thinking skills. Effective communication, especially in the IT world, the oral and written communication skills are very important. And this we have all observed in campus recruitments. A lot of times, even when I was a director of an institute, I realized sometimes that when I looked at a student, I never felt that the person was really very, very intelligent, but I found that they were able to crack the interviews because of their ability to communicate really well. Collaborative skills and analytical information skills, and accessing that. So these are a few of the things that are very important and significant. And we all have been, as heads of the institutions and as training placement officers, always been trying, there's a we're trying to understand the recruitment process in and out. How do we look at the recruitment process? And it all starts with how do we do the assessment of a candidate, is what we try and look at. How do we try and upgrade? Each of us is trying to upgrade a student in the college. We try very, very hard to upgrade the student, anyone who comes to us. And how do we reach him to the right employer? या 3 गोष्टी आपण सातत्याने करतच असतो आपल्या कॉलेज इकोसिस्टम मध्ये. इवन कॅम्पस मध्ये वी हॅव अ प्लेसमेंट सेल which has been trying to do this for multiple departments. We've been doing this. And having said this, I know we have spoken about this in our last meeting, where we said that certification is what is driving a lot of jobs today, and this is making people more employable, where we have seen that people who have gone with the certification have been able to get more 35% increase in their wages and salaries. This is giving a good higher quality output, because you're getting first day first hour ready. So that is what is the employer that is looking at, and it is helping people get their job promotions fast. They're becoming more responsible, and they're taking higher positions. So there is also the workplace which is becoming more confident with the abilities. I was surprised and shocked the other day. I see on LinkedIn every day people are posting that I've completed this certification, that certification. So today the profiles and the CVs of the students are full of the certifications that the students have. And some of the certifications which we've already launched under the STIC platform, which is known to everybody sitting in this room. Besides that, the university has also, I think, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir will be speaking more about the Degree Plus initiative. which has happened in the university, and we are the only first public state university to have built this particular platform, which is the Degree Plus platform, where we're creating industry ready human capital, and we are aligning ourselves to what the country is speaking of, which is the Atmanirbhar Bharat. And this is how our Degree Plus platform looks. I don't know if you've gone through it. If you've not gone through it, I will request all the principals and directors to go through it. It's an initiative where I'm sure the kind of prices that at which we're offering the courses and programs are almost at places 25% less, 50% less, and some places even 80% less than the market prices. So this is what university is trying to bring on the platform. Let me also clarify here, we are not getting into your shoes anywhere. We are just trying to help you as colleges and as institutions. And this is what we see in the Degree Plus platform, where we have people like the Simply Learn, the Ekeeda, AWS, EDX, and the feather on the cap is Harvard Online, which is also available at a very, very reasonable price. Having said this, now I come to why we are here today. So this is already existing, this is known to everyone. But what is it that has brought us all together here today? And this is what is the platform that I'm talking of. This was a study which was conducted by career professors' work, which says that 79% of the graduates नीड हेल्प इन फाइंडिंग एम्प्लॉयमेंट. म्हणजे त्यांना मदतीची गरज असते. म्हणजे ते हुशार असतात, त्यांचा प्रोफाईल चांगला असतो, पण त्यांना तरीही नोकऱ्या मिळत नाही. सो ऑलमोस्ट 80%, 79% ऑफ द पीपल डू नीड दिस पर्टिक्युलर हेल्प. And 87% of the graduates would like more career advancements from their university or their alma mater, which is the इन्स्टिट्यूशन. म्हणजे आपल्याकडून त्यांच्या अपेक्षा आहेत की आपण त्यांना मदत करावी. दिस इज हाऊ द वर्ल्ड इज मुव्हिंग. सो द वर्ल्ड इज सेईंग दॅट ओनली अबाउट 10 to 12, 13% of the people are the ones who can get their jobs on their own. Rest of them need some handholding or some kind of a help and support. And that is what is bringing us together here. So what makes the candidate different? ह्याच्यावरती आपण सारखं मंथन करत असतो की मुलांना आपण वेगळं काय देऊ शकतो, त्याचा प्रोफाईल वेगळा कसा असू शकेल. हाऊ विल माय इन्स्टिट्यूट बिकम अ डिफरन्शिएटिंग इन्स्टिट्यूट इन द मार्केट दॅट more and more students will get attracted to us. So what makes that difference is a question that we are all talking of. What is the sutra for employability success? This is another question that we always keep having, ki employability मध्ये success आपल्याला कसा मिळू शकेल. How do I make my candidate, my student job interview ready is one question that all of us have been pondering upon. आणि इंटरव्ह्यू टेक्निक्स बद्दल जेव्हा आपण म्हणतो तर फ्रॉम द कॉर्पोरेट पर्स्पेक्टिव्ह, वेन वी एज कॉलेजेस ऑल्सो ट्राय अँड आयडेंटिफाय की कुठल्या कंपन्यांमध्ये आमची मुलं जाऊ शकतील, तेव्हा आपण असा विचार करतो, हाऊ डू वी क्लिअरली अंडरस्टँड व्हॉट इज द नीड ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री, द क्लायंटची नीड काय आहे. सो लॉट ऑफ कॉलेजेस, प्रोफेशनल कॉलेजेस कीप डुईंग दिस. सो you know that for this year Persistent is going to take up so many, Cogni is going to take so many. So you keep doing that assessment. त्यांना कुठल्या प्रकारच्या जॉब्सची गरज आहे, देन यू डू द ॲप्लिकेशन, देन यू ट्राय अँड फाइंड आउट हू आर द किड्स हू कॅन ॲक्च्युअली फिट इन टू दॅट पर्टिक्युलर रोल. आणि देन वी ट्राय कॉलिंग दोज HR टू आवर कॉलेजेस, वी ट्राय अँड एंगेज विथ देम, रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग. दिस इज वॉट वी कीप डुईंग देम. आणि मग कॅन्डिडेट्स get shortlisted, and the final thing that really happens here is the candidates interview. सो आजचं सगळं डिस्कशन कॅन्डिडेट इंटरव्ह्यूवरती आपण करणार आहोत, आणि फायनल इंटरव्ह्यूज कसे होऊ शकतील आणि हाऊ कॅन वी मेक दिस रिअली सक्सेसफुल फॉर आवर स्टुडंट. आणि आपण हे सगळं करत असताना इंटरव्ह्यूज डूज अँड डोंट्स मुलांना अनेकदा सांगत असतो की असं करू नका, असं ड्रेसिंग करा, असं बोला. हे आपण 50 प्रश्न आपण काढून देतो की दिस कुड बी द प्रॉबेबल 50 क्वेश्चन्स दॅट यू हॅव टू आन्सर. And I'm sure this has been a journey for last multiple years for all the professional courses and programs that we have seen, and there is no change in the market as far as the placements are concerned, because the buck stops here. The domains have been moving, skills have been changing, But the basic premise is, how do I get my student placed? Then there are a lot of questions. People say ki syllabus revise karala paije ka. And this is where we say that, okay, there is one component of revision of the syllabus, sir, which we keep doing, but at the same time, can we really look at certifying them with something extra? And the third is, how do I take my student directly to an interview process which is mock, but at the same it is real? So this is what we are going to be discussing today, that is there a platform which is mock, at the same time this platform is also real for us. So how do we reach to the right employer? How do we reach to the right employer straight off? So here is where we are going to be presenting our smart interview platform. So crudely putting, what is this platform all about? This is a platform which ensures, so there are three parts of the platform. First part of the platform is where the interviews are done using AI and ML, which Abhijit Kashyap will be explaining you in a bit. This is a 15-minute interview, video recorded interview of the student that can be done through a platform. And these interviews which are done will be shared with the prospective employers.